Very special guest joining us this morning, Kash Martin from Lufkin, Texas. We tried to talk to Kash yesterday. He was traveling to Santa Fe. Kash, how are you doing this morning?
Nah, I'm doing just fine.
Well, I'll tell you, your signal's a lot better today. You ain't going through a bunch of mountains today, are you?
No, we're staying at a buddy's grandparents' house, so we got pretty good service.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about what you did this past weekend. You got first place over in Evergreen, Colorado, scoring an 88 bareback riding. That's the second time in the past three events that you've won the event. So, what's been working for you? And tell me about this ride that you had over the weekend.
Man, I just working out every day, trying to keep my body in the best shape I can, and trying to take care of myself on the road. And just every time I get a chance on while we're stopped or anything like that, do some stretching or just try to stay loose and limber. And then uh, after that, it's just kind of all what I've been working for.
Well, and I know that bareback riding. We've talked to bull riders and all that other, but bareback riding to me seems really difficult to get on the back of a horse with nothing else on there. So what's that process like when you're getting in the chute and you're getting ready to go out? What's going through your mind? What's your mindset like?
Man, I just try to just make sure I'm dragging it out of them, because if I don't drag it out of them, then my feet are just gonna be not very good, And really, I try to not to think too much. When I think too much, I don't ride very good. So I'm not very good. I'm not a big thinker on the rodeo side of it. So I just kind of go back to muscle memory and just do just practice like a play. So.
And speaking of the practice, you're talking about the training and that you have to go through, the stretching and the weightlifting and all that. How old were you when you got started into this, when you knew you wanted to be a cowboy and be involved in rodeos and all that? How young were you, and how long have you been training for this?
Well, I rode horses and stuff when I was way younger because of my sister, and like did piney woods and stuff like that. But I think I can't remember how old I was. I think I was probably like maybe I want to say 8 or so, and I got bucked off of a saddle horse, and I quit and I started playing baseball and stuff like that, and then I went to my sister's nationals when she was a sophomore in high school, so I don't even know how old I was, but just I saw how old that was, and I wanted to be a part of it, so I decided to get back in it, and my dad took me over to this brand for Christ deal over there in Huntsville and got on a pony, and I didn't ride him 2 jumps, but it was all right. I kind of fell in love with it and rode a lot of steers for junior high. Did all right in junior high, and it just helped me transfer over into high school. And then I've had some minor setbacks here and there, like everybody else, but I just try to keep my head down and keep working, because there's always going to be someone else trying to chase you or trying to work harder than you. So try to make sure that don't happen.
And yeah, it sounds like you've had this. And what I like about that is you said you got bucked off, then you quit, but your dad didn't let you quit, let you get back out there and kind of get back in. How has growing up in Lufkin and that kind of in your raising and your upbringing, how has that made you the person that you are today to be where you're at?
Well, my dad is especially tough on like me. He was real tough on me and my sister. He just wanted us to be the best person we could be. And I see that now. When I was younger, I didn't see it as well, but I see it now, and I appreciate it a lot, because without him being so rough on me, I don't think I'd be where I'm at today. And then he got me involved with this dude named Tyler Sullivan, and he is like Tyler's like my uncle pretty much now. Like, I talk to him every day before I ride, or even just going down the road. And like, he's got a little butcher shop up there, choice cuts, and go help him there sometimes. And but them two, they definitely have pushed me to where I am today. I wouldn't be as good without them. And they just, I don't know. There's much, uh, not very much bareback wise going on in Lufkin. So with Tyler being there, it kind of helped me out a lot.
Yeah, and
And then
that's
his dad's a good dude too.
And that was what I was going to ask you. I don't. How did you get into bareback riding? Has that always? I mean, I know you said you started out riding horses when you were younger, but I mean, you didn't want to go to the bull. What made you stick with the horses?
Man, I'm still terrified of bulls. I don't know what it is, but I am. But I don't really even know. I think we were. My dad took me to get on. I think it was my dad's idea or something. I don't really know, but we went and we went to that Huntsville deal for that Branded for Christ, and after that, I wasn't too sure. I wasn't too sure about it. I did want to do it, but I wasn't too sure. And we were at some little gathering at my uncle's house, and Ty Kirkland was there, and he came up to me and he was like, "You want to ride bareback horses?" And I was like, "No." I didn't even know about it. But he worked. He had we before we even had a practice arena. He let us go over there on off of Altown and get on steers and stuff like that, and ponies and stuff. So that's kind of how I got into it, though.
Well, now I got to ask you about the travel. Like you said, you were traveling yesterday to Santa Fe. What is life like on the road for you, and does it ever get exhausting going city to city every weekend?
Man, it really never boring at all. Kind of drive. I mean, driving kind of sucks, but other than that, I mean, I couldn't ask for to do anything better. This is what I've worked for forever, and just to be able to do it and like almost be at the level to like go and actually make the finals or something, just it just makes me excited. So it really never really makes me bored or anything like that. It's just, and then I have a good traveling partner too, so it makes it better. Like we switch every now and then on the driving and stuff, so it's not that bad. And man, and my traveling partner's something else too, so it's never really boring with him either. And I know I'm something else too, so it's probably never boring for him either. So
Well, we'll have to have another conversation one day about all the stories that you and your traveling partner can tell
oh
us.
yeah, we for sure can.
Well, what's up for you this weekend? I know you're like you said you're in Santa Fe, so what's the schedule like for you this weekend?
Well, today me and my traveling partner we're going to Alamosis, Colorado, and we're almost there right now. But we're at our buddy's grandparents' house, so we had to take a shower and stuff. But and then we'll get on two tonight because they have a permit section here, and we're on our permit, so just a little extra money towards us. And I have Big Springs tomorrow. He's not entered in it. And then we have El Paso on Sunday. Then we have like a 3 or 4 day break, and then we go to Pecos, then Springdale, Arkansas, and then after that we got doubled up 2 days in Dickinson and Iowa. So we're gonna just see what we draw and see how we're gonna go from there.
So when you finish a night, when you finish a ride, do y'all immediately that night leave and go to the next city? Because it sounds like you're talking about El Paso and all these other places. That's to me that sounds like a really long drive, and that it would take you pretty much all day to get there. Then you get out and hop on a horse again. Like how does that work?
Well, it just kind of depends. Like last night we were only 2 hours from this place that we're at right now, so we just drove. We just drove back and stayed in this motorhome at our buddies. But like sometimes, like last year, me and my other traveling partner, we drove like 14 hours one night, and we had to go from we were at the top of Montana, the top west corner of Montana, and had to go to the bottom east corner of North Dakota, and like it was kind of a pain in the butt, but it was all right. We switched it. It was all good.
Oh man, it sounds like you need to get you some rest before you get back on this road. Are you driving or is your buddy driving?
Well, he's been driving for the past couple deals, so I'll probably start driving here quickly. I didn't drive last night because the horse I got on kind of smashed me, so I kind of a little sore. So.
Well, you got to get your body right for this weekend so you can be ready to go. Cash, man, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. I know it was a little bit of an event to get you on with with all the signals we had yesterday, but really appreciate you coming on and talking to us. And best of luck this weekend and continued success down the road.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. All right, Kash Martin joining us here.